Welcome back, Cathedral parishioners, to an episode of A Parishioner You Should Know from the Cathedral of the Holy Spirit. You may have noticed in the last couple of months some new flower arrangements, especially in front of the altar. And so today I want to introduce you to one of our new parishioners and who's so generously aided us in our flowers and in making this church more beautiful. And so I want to introduce to you Maria. And where are you from, Maria?
I'm from the island of Yap. Yap is one of the many islands in the Western Caroline Islands.
I was looking, parishioners, on Google Maps at the island of Yap. I don't know if you've noticed, but we have a community here who has come from the Micronesian islands. And so these islands spread, they would be west of Hawaii, and they spread over hundreds, thousands of miles across the Pacific. Yap is 500 miles southwest of Guam, which is north of Papua New Guinea and east of the Philippines. Maria and her family and many from the Micronesian community that attends Mass here on Sundays traveled over 7,000 miles to get to Bismarck. Maria said that it takes over 30 hours just to get there on plane.
Yeah.
And so we're really excited to have your community, Maria. I want to learn a little bit more about when you started doing flower arrangements.
I started when I was really young. But first I started with my mom. I follow my mom and my grandma because most of my relatives are Catholic, and this is what we do. We serve in the church. I grew up knowing that, doing by my family members, so I guess that's a part of my life growing up.
It's wonderful to have your family here, your community. We want you to spread the word to the rest of your community, others who are here from Micronesia, that they have a home here at Cathedral of the Holy Spirit. Would you be willing, Maria, to tell us something, to maybe greet the people of Cathedral in your native language?
In my language, the greeting words is Mogithin, hello.
Hello.
Hello, Mogithin. And thank you is Kammagar. So I want to thank everyone for their great warm welcome, because everybody is so friendly. I was telling my mom, I said, I found something peaceful here. Because before I came here, I was really worried. Maybe people doesn't know me. I don't look like everyone because, I'm from the islands. But I prayed about this. And I feel like home.
Although our cultures are very different, you're a long ways from where you grew up. There's one thing that stays the same, and that's Jesus in the tabernacle. And so know that Jesus is here for you, right? He's never going to change, but that we love having you here as well. And you have a place, you have a home in our wonderful cathedral. So thank you, Maria.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for watching A Parishioner You Should Know. What a great community. Father Stephen's done a beautiful job helping them to integrate. Stay tuned and keep watching for a recounting of a beautiful encounter that we had with this community last Easter.
My name is Donnie Bungum, and I am a parishioner at the cathedral. This past Easter, my daughter and I, my oldest daughter, who's 10, attended the Easter Vigil Mass at the cathedral. As the procession was coming in, Maria and her family entered in a group together with each other, and they went right in the pew in front of us. And all of them were wearing flower crowns on their heads. And when I saw this, I thought, oh my gosh, I've never seen anything like this before. But I was really so filled with joy because I thought, this is Easter. These are so beautiful, and they were so different. They're different colors, different patterns. I thought, oh my gosh, it is Easter. We should all be wearing these things. I really did think that. They were so festive. I thought there's like no better expression of Easter joy than these things. And they were so obvious on their heads. So then the Mass goes on, and it was a beautiful Mass. So we have the sign of peace, and we shake hands. So then I shake hands to the group in front of us, Maria and her family. So they shake hands with us, and then all of a sudden, they take off the crowns from their heads and put them on my head, and then on my daughter's head, and then the people next to us. It also was kind of like my heart's desire too, because I thought those crowns are so cool, and now I'm actually wearing them. It was just wild, and so I learned that they're from Micronesia, and that they just come here recently, and they're into the parish, and that this is what their tradition was. I was like, this is absolutely amazing. So then I wore it at the reception in the gathering space afterwards, and so I got to talk to some of my friends from the parish and from University of Marion, so they'll see me like, what happened? And I had to explain the story to them, and it was so fun. So it was just an absolutely unforgettable Easter experience. And now I'm thinking, like, well, like, how am I going to do this again? Like, I can't not have the flower crown now. This has got to be like the Easter thing. And it's just been such a, and my daughter still has them. She has them. She saved. They're dried now, but she still has them in her room, and it's just such a treasured memory for the two of us.